Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a squad from the American, the UMASS Minutemen, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Demon Deacons will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So UMass offense is on the field for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time.
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Adkins. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. To the air, it's Jordan. Pressure coming. Makes the grab, it's Gray. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
The inside handoff. Gets it past the marker. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm, and they're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Barnes. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Trying play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Yeah, and how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got the quick completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. To the air, it's Jordan. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Finds a tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Demon Deacons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll try the left side. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. And the Demon Deacons will have it 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Claiborne. Touchdown, Wake! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
UMass 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see how they handle it. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Mays. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Hernandez. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Catch in the middle. It's Mays. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves him with the running back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking to throw on 3rd. Bringing the heat. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wake Forest. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
17, UMass 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UMass offense returns to the field. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Harding. And he's brought down after a nice gain. UMass quickly back to the line.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hood. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Pocket breaking down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Pulled and finds his man on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Second down coming up.
He'll keep it himself. At midfield, he's got room. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. The Demon Deacons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quick release on the RPO. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take